was already a mess. Strong wind and heavy rain hit from all directions. Support had not arrived yet. The tornado was only 2 miles away. The lead singer managed to escape, but others were trapped under the stage truss. No one knew how many people were still stuck. Unless they cleared the collapsed stage, rescue couldn't begin. They could only use hand winches and pulley systems. When backup teams arrived, the tornado would be less than 10 minutes away. City alarms sounded. Everyone had to hide inside buildings, but a little girl's father suddenly collapsed and fell unconscious. After a quick check, it was obvious he had a rapid heart rate. When they cut open his shirt, they found his neck veins were extremely swollen. This meant blood couldn't go back to the heart. His lungs were trying hard to reinflate. They had to release the pressure immediately. Every second counted. The tornado was getting visibly larger. As the trapped air was released, the swollen veins slowly went down.
Daddy!
He's back inside it.
Showed 8 more people trapped under the ruins. The pulley was ready, but the heavy weight burned out the motor. Without a large crane, they couldn't lift the steel beams. The trapped people screamed in pain. Only 5 minutes left before the tornado arrived. The command center suggested evacuating immediately. But what about the injured still trapped? The only choice now was to lift the metal frame by manpower. Once the order was given, all team members gathered at once. Now time was life.
1, 2, lift!
Even though the team used all their strength, the heavy frame didn't move at all. The lead singer saw this and immediately called everyone who was hiding to come out and help. The rain was cold, but people's hearts were warm. Men, women, everyone rushed out to join the rescue. In danger, only unity could save lives.
3, 2, 1, lift!
Miraculously, the steel frame finally lifted just enough to make a gap.
That's it! That's it! Get him out of there! Pull him out! Pull him out! Pull him out! Keep holding it! Keep holding it! Up!
Then the command center warned that the tornado was almost overhead. The captain told all civilians to go to the shelter immediately. The team stayed to continue checking for survivors. Finally, they found one more injured person stuck on top of the stage. There wasn't much time left.
Help!
The firefighters climbed up the ladder, just in time to see a wall of black wind rushing straight toward them.
We gotta go! We gotta go now! First on scene! You need to send everyone you can, and you need to send them right now. How far out's that tornado?
Y'all have less than 10.
No, sir. Watch out!
The game you love with a fun new spin. Wheel of Fortune Triple Extreme Spin on DraftKings Casino. Play today and get your share of 75 million spins on the house. Only on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
This just in. We're tracking a powerful new holiday event from DirecTV, transforming Thanksgiving into Streamsgiving.
These weren't ordinary jeans. They could stretch and shrink, shaping the body perfectly. They could even crawl up to their owner like a puppy and dance gracefully to the rhythm of music. But strangest of all, these jeans could kill. After killing, they'd even lick up all the bloodstains. They were called Super Shaper, made by the popular brand CCC. Countless teenagers were obsessed with them, including Libby. She'd been a fan since she was 16, dreaming of joining the company. Now her dream had finally come true. Being a new employee, she naturally faced rejection from older colleagues. There was an unwritten rule at CCC. Employees had to wear the latest season's clothes, and the store wouldn't pay for them. But Libby...
Someone was stuck in a crack between buildings. Firefighters rushed to the scene. The security guard said he had been stuck there for over 10 hours. Adjacent building to escape. Seeing the distance, the guard thought he could make it too. Luckily, His big belly got him stuck in the building crack. By the time firefighters arrived, his legs had gone numb, and his bladder was about to burst. The captain located his position and went to the corresponding apartment. They drilled through the wall, nearly creating a hole in the guard's leg. After pinpointing his location, they started breaking down the wall, quickly making a large enough hole. The captain instructed the guard to inhale and suck in his stomach, and together they pulled him into the room. The security guard was saved, and he expressed his gratitude to everyone. However, they said, "You should thank your big belly the most."
Who knew having a gut was gonna save?
The girl had just turned off the lights to go to sleep. The camera emitted a strange sound.
Katie, wake up, it's time to play.
A mysterious man always chatted with her through the camera whenever she was alone. At first, the girl resisted, but he kept sending gifts. Gradually, the girl let down her guard and affectionately called him Mr. Whisper. One day, he sent the girl matches and lighter fluid, instructing her to follow his directions. As a result, a fire broke out in the girl's home. Firefighters quickly arrived. They found the girl's unconscious parents on the second floor floorboards. The girl's father kept calling out her name when he woke up. The firefighters realized the girl was still in the house. They ventured back into the blaze. However, they couldn't find her in her bedroom. As the fire rapidly spread, the house couldn't hold on much longer. For the safety of the team, the captain had to order them to evacuate. A night passed. The team members were still immersed in grief over not being able to save the girl. However, the captain delivered some good news. The girl was not found in the house, indicating that she might have escaped. The captain delivered some good news. There was no sign of the girl in the house after the fire, indicating she might have escaped. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Police reviewed nearby surveillance footage. Someone had been chatting with the girl through the camera. The girl's mother suddenly remembered her daughter mentioning a Mr. Whisper, whom she thought was just a figment of the girl's imagination and didn't pay much attention to. It seemed that someone had hacked into the camera, and the voice had been disguised, making it difficult to identify the culprit. To uncover the truth, officers tirelessly reviewed the footage and eventually discovered that the girl's former nanny had some suspicious behavior. They also found the nanny's car leaving the girl's neighborhood shortly after the fire. Police immediately went to the nanny's house, but she was nowhere to be found. They only found the girl's stuffed toy on the couch. The police issued a warrant for the girl's nanny. At that moment, the nanny was driving with the girl to buy ice cream, repeatedly saying she would be the girl's mother from now on. The next moment, she received a text message informing her that she was wanted. Feeling alarmed, she abandoned the ice cream and hastily drove away. Meanwhile, the fire captain, who was on a blind date, also received the wanted message. He spotted the nanny's car and immediately commandeered his date's sports car to chase after her. A successful drift maneuver enabled him to intercept the nanny's car. The nanny pulled out a knife in an attempt to threaten, but she was no match for the fire captain, who quickly subdued her. Soon after, the police arrived at the scene, arrested the nanny, and reunited the girl with her parents at the hospital. The unlucky woman was blocked from breathing by whack, pinned to the ground by the fallen chandelier, due to her cursed bracelet worth $200,000. In recent years, the woman's luck had been bad, so she spent $200,000 to turn her luck around. Firefighters arrived to rescue the woman trapped under the fallen chandelier. Initially, they didn't notice her bracelet, but soon after, another accident occurred, and a whole jar of beeswax spilled onto the woman's face. The firefighters realized the woman's identity when they found the bracelet. They cleared the beeswax from her mouth, provided oxygen for breathing, and then rushed her to the hospital. Later, they found the lucky bracelet on the fire truck, which frightened the firefighters. However, one firefighter didn't believe in curses and picked up the bracelet.
The girl's entire family was allergic to bees, but she and her mother ended up trapped in a car with 22 million killer bees. They were caught in a traffic accident and blocked by a truck full of bees. Beehives shattered on the ground, and the frightened bees swarmed wildly in the air. The truck driver ran over to ask for help, but scared the already terrified mother and daughter, who screamed. Moments later, the unfortunate driver was stung unconscious. Seeing the bees increasing in number, the mother urgently called 911. Fortunately, they had dispatcher Maddie to calm them thigh. Fortunately, the injection was timely, and the girl immediately felt much better. The mother breathed a slight sigh of relief, but as she looked up, she was stung in the neck by a bee. However, they only had one dose of EPT. Within seconds, the mother started having trouble breathing. In this life-threatening moment, the only option was to rely on the remaining medication in the EpiPen. Following Maddie's instructions, the girl found a pair of scissors in her bag. The mother cut the EpiPen in half and used the last of her strength to extract the needle before passing out. In the nick of time, the girl frantically injected the needle into her mother and pressed the plunger hard. Soon the mother caught her breath again, but the danger wasn't over yet.
March 11th, 2011. A routine Friday became the deadliest day in modern Japan. But it was only the beginning.
A tsunami that sent a giant wall of water racing towards the coast.
A sudden explosion occurred. Something that shouldn't have happened. From that moment, the disaster threatened not just Japan, but the entire world.
It is a fact in this part of Japan that at this moment in time,
As the bus passed over the bridge, Sam was shocked to see a huge hole cut into the road for maintenance. Through the hole, he could see the deep ocean far below. The height made his head spin and his stomach drop. Only when the bus slowly rolled past did Sam finally relax. But the next second, the bus suddenly stopped due to traffic. He was thrown forward by the brakes and got cut by a sharp piece of metal sticking out from the seat. Just then, a strong gust of wind swept across the bridge. The whole structure began to shake. The workers didn't know.
Alright, today we're playing a game called The Night Shift.
Ooh, what kind of game?